I would also like to welcome Theresa Villiers, who has just joined us, and congratulate her both on her re-election and also on her appointment as a Minister at the Department of Transport. We are delighted that you are now in government and a Minister in this government, Theresa. I know that Jim Sheridan had to go early. Is that no? Who would like to go next? I'm partly relying on you as to who wants to speak next.
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
Thank you, Peter. Well, thank you for your kind congratulations. It's a pleasure to be with so many Cypriot friends, but obviously a matter of sadness and regret that we meet yet again to express our regret of the continuing division of Cyprus. And I echo the words of the Shadow Europe Minister that it is a reproach to the European Union that Europe still has a divided capital. So I'm just going to speak briefly. I'm really just here to demonstrate my continuing support for those of you who care so passionately about the search for a just, balanced and lasting solution to reunite Cyprus. I can inform you that I had the privilege and pleasure of meeting David Lidington yesterday, the new Europe Minister, to talk to him about Cyprus, about my concerns and those of my constituents in Chipping Barnet. And you won't be surprised to hear that we discussed the importance of the UK government being actively engaged on this issue, and David Lidington was very positive about that, and had obviously also clearly been briefed by William Hague in relation to William's visit to North London just a couple of months ago. So the new team at the Foreign Office know very well how important this issue is, not just in Cyprus, but in the British Cypriot community as well. And they do stand ready to give their support to Cypriots in the effort they're making to reach that settlement, which has been so long in coming. It's a matter of great sadness that 36 years after the invasion, Cyprus is still painfully divided. But it is, I think, very important for you to come here to show your commitment to this issue and to allow us from right across the political spectrum to join you in pledging our support for Cyprus and for a settlement which actually delivers the reunification of the island that is so important both to you and to so many in Cyprus as well. So I'll close there, just to be brief, but just to say that you have my continuing support. I'll be a voice for you with my colleagues in government, and it is just vitally important that progress is finally made towards that long-awaited settlement so we can remedy the injustice which has gone on in Cyprus for far too long.
I would also like to welcome Andy Love, who's just arrived. Andy is very well known, of course, and he has been re-elected as Member of Parliament for Edmonton. Additionally, I'd like to welcome a new Member of Parliament, Mark Menzies, who is the new Member of Parliament for Fylde in Lancashire. I'm delighted that somebody who is not from an area where there are a lot of Cypriots, has decided to take up our issue, and you're very welcome to be here with us tonight. I see that Nick de Bois wants to go next, so Nick, would you like to say a few words?
Okay, thank you very much, Peter. Thank you, Chairman. I think the only reason I wanted to go next was I thought we'd sweep down this way, down the aisle. But my main job tonight is, first of all, to recognise some of the faces that I know, going back over the last few years, but of course to introduce myself to many of you that don't know me as the new member for Enfield North. I've enjoyed working with many of you and getting to know you over the last, actually, in some cases, nearly 11 years. One of the things that I always hoped for out of the outcome of this general election was that actually there would be a commitment to put Cyprus firmly on the Foreign Office agenda. And I had felt for many reasons that, as we've already heard, that sometimes had lost momentum. It was great reassurance for me to see it included in what was then the Conservative manifesto and then confirmed in the coalition government manifesto. Everything you've heard tonight makes that very clear, that there is a new impetus, and I think that that is one of the benefits of a new government, and frankly I think that it has come at a very, very important time given the changes that we've been hearing about over the last 2 months in Cyprus. Of course, Chairman, you actually said in your welcome that you hope we will be working with you for many years to come. As nice as that would be, I'm sure everyone here hopes that indeed it is not for many years to come. Because what we, of course, are all striving for is to find that we do get the sustainable single state solution from within Cyprus for Cyprus. And I echo the sentiment that the two-state solution is not where we should be heading. And my job, above all else, is to be a Member of Parliament for Enfield North. And of course, as Chris Bryant said, my job would in many senses be to represent your views, as I would represent the views of any of my constituents. And I hope I can play my part in helping maintain the momentum and keeping it on the agenda with the coalition government, as you would wish. And I look forward to working with you all over the next 5 years. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Nick de Bois.